G'day, Sean McManus here. Well, over the off-season, the club targeted a couple of key WA players that we wanted to bring home, and we needed a few parts to the puzzle. One of them is our good friend Rory Lobb, who we stole from GWS. Rory, how are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, really good, mate. Just before we go forward and talk about your time here back in WA, the weekend's game against Adelaide, that was a hard-fought loss, as it turns out, but geez, you went in hard.
Yeah, very contested game. For the boys pulled up pretty sore, but that's sort of finals like. Hard to score, all contested. It's good to sort of learn from that.
Yeah, I think the advantage of playing a game like that, it really is advantageous going forward in those big games that you just mentioned. One thing when you're watching at home, what you can't see is when we've got possession and kicking inside the forward line, possibly numbers behind the ball. When you've reviewed it, what did you see from that point in terms of scoring opportunities?
A bit of our method with our forwards getting sucked up a little bit too much, and they're a smart roll of the ball sort of team. So they got back on us a few times, but just learning from getting sucked into the contest and staying with your man, and then obviously having even numbers ahead.
Well, one thing's for sure, we're super lucky that you're back with us. How's life been as a Docker?
Yeah, it's been great. Ever since I got here, the boys have welcomed me with open arms, and really made it easy to settle in here.
Yeah, obviously wanting to come back to Perth for family reason. Was that the main reason to coming back here?
Yeah, that was the main reason. I mean, I made a lot of friends over at GWS. I've been there 5 years, but really big thing was family and getting them down to the games on the weekends.
Yeah, well, we know you love the outdoors. We've seen you talk about that a bit. Where did this all start from?
Well, when I was young, we used to go camping a fair bit. Sort of went away from it for a while, and then got into full driving with my mate, and then from then just camping, full driving. Yeah.
Well, I'd be one of those guys who's an absolute pretender, right? So I'd have to hit a button for everything to kind of explode and probably form into a tent and all the other bits and pieces. Are you a real dead set camper? Have you got the gear?
I've got all the gear. Joel Helming says I have no idea, but I like to say it about him. But I've got a few different setups that I sort of go with, whether I sleep on the roof of my car or just swag it. But yeah, I love getting out there and just getting away from the society and everything.
Yeah, who doesn't? Where's the best place you've been to on camping?
Would have to be Fraser Island in the off season. Amazing beaches, awesome weather, and just really good forward driving.
Yeah. Have you done any courses, by the way, to get stuck into the forward driving, or do you just watch shows? How do you go?
Well, I learnt the basics from my old man when I was young. With, beach driving and letting your tyres down, that sort of stuff, and then it sort of grew from that with my mate. We used to go rock climbing and really go hard full driving, and it's just developed from that.
Yeah, well, the pack up's always a bit of a problem for me. How do you go with that?
It's not the funnest part, but I think I've got it pretty much down pat to maybe 15-20 minutes pack up. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Well, 7 rounds in, mate. You're recruited as a forward, and due to injuries, have we seen so far that you've been playing in the ruck? But the team's working really well at the moment, you would have thought.
Yeah, obviously came across to play forward, but with Sean being sore that game, and then the way the team's going at the moment, I'm sort of in there, and at centre bounce we're going pretty well to sort of, it's such a vulnerable position on the ground now with that 6-6-6, so it's good to sort of have me getting over the top and try to get us going forward. Yeah,
clearly you're making Fifey and David Mundy look good. Is that what you think?
Maybe they're making me look good, but I like to sort of try to get over the top and hit it to him on the outside.
Well, Alex Pearce has been going great guns. He's playing his 50th game this week. He's been in great form.
Yeah, he's been unreal. Obviously that roll on Tex on the weekend. He's had a really good pre-season, and it's really showing.
But this is when you took Alex Pearce apart, just dunking on his head.
Yeah, big Matt Taberner.
Tabs.
A bit more awareness from Alex there, I reckon. We're just sort of standing there facing the wall. He needs to sort of be aware of his surroundings.
So you just set that up through Insta, just so you could chuck that on and make him look like a
goose? You can't really stand there like that when there's a basketball and a hoop around. Yeah.
The travel, we were talking about this off air a little while ago. Do you think the travel's been a good thing for the team as a young team getting together?
Yeah, I think that gelling, sort of really young team, sort of that Giants feel when I first got there. Everyone's so young. We hang out a lot outside of footy.
Yeah.
Being such a young group, I feel like that sort of gels you together. And with the long travels, we're there 2 nights, and you sort of go for coffees with each other. So it's good. Yeah,
it seems like you're bonding really well. The GWS game a couple of weeks ago, when you absolutely dominated, was that a special win?
Yeah, it was unreal. Obviously, to get the win down there in Canberra, I think they were 9 on the trot. So to go over there, they play really well there. Been on the better end of it playing with them, and to come across and beat them was unreal, obviously, against the old side.
Well, there we see the vision just there, you kicking the final goal, walking off, Ross congratulating everyone. That must have been a good feeling, kicking that last goal.
Yeah, it was great because especially because it's Mummy that gave away the free kick, and we had a little bit of banter going on, but yeah, he's a great bloke, and it was good to get the goal. So.
It is a special day this week against Richmond, obviously a massive, massive game, but Mother's Day. Now, what are you doing for your mum?
Well, Mum's coming to watch the game. Obviously being game day, pretty busy with footy, but I might shoot up to Lancelin on Monday and, go spend lunch with her or something like that.
Buy breakfast, mate, do the right thing.
Well, yeah, probably buy breakfast at the cafe, but yeah. I'll buy her breakfast at her
Will you get
cafe.
a discount?
I did get discount for a while, but now I've been sort of paying as much as possible. Yeah.
Hey mate, we're really appreciative of you being in here. We love you being in the team, love you being back playing in WA footy and supporting you all the way through. So good luck this weekend against the Tigers. Should be a ripper.
Sweet, thank you.
Fremantle Dockers, as I said, taking on the Tigers at Optus Stadium this Sunday afternoon. We'll see you there. Go the Purple Army.